All right, here's a little update on the garden. Zinnias are coming up gangbusters. Them things will be thicker than hair on a dog back. Our lettuce has produced well, but it's nearing the end of its life cycle because of the heat. Lettuce is a cool season crop. Sitting right there, it's already starting to bolt. So once they start bolting, they're putting on seeds, and I guess the lettuce is not as tasty then. I don't know. This is Christie's, not mine. Cucumbers, we lost one right there, but I went in. We buy them from Millard, and he has 2 seedlings in each pack, or each cup in the 4-pack. And now, I said I was going to use these wire grates to suspend the squash off the ground. Well, I got thinking, them wire grates are going to make it a little bit more difficult to try to weed. And then also, everything I've seen about staking, growing the squash vertically, they have one stem and they have one stick for it to be secured to. So that's something I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to lose these grates, get some stobs to stake each individual squash plant / zucchini plant to that stake, and we're going to see if that don't work more gooder. But like I said, she planted way more lettuce than we could consume. But yeah, like that big plant right there, that thing, I don't know if the leaves are bitter now or what, but like that right there, it should be thrown away. It needs to be pulled up and thrown to the goats. And she's transplanted her her strawberries, and I don't think they've performed as she had hoped. She's got a few, but trying to come up with a different way to grow them as well. I got 2 rootings from the blackberry Primark Freedoms. I got a bush tomato plant down at 5-gallon bucket. It's doing all right. My tomato plants are starting to kick in. This volunteer from last year, it's going crazy. I was hoping it was a Tommy toe, and it's forming blooms in a little cluster, so it might be. Like I said, it come up from seeding last year. And then, of course, the Primark Freedom blackberries, they're going crazy. Actually got a ripe one already. It's a little shorty, but it's actually ripe already. Looking forward to hopefully getting a good harvest off these things throughout the year. They'll produce all season, and we made a couple of cobblers from ones we got last year, and it was just absolutely delicious. Let's see, is that another ripe one up there? I believe it is. Yeah, there's another ripe one right there, yeah. So anyhow, looks like the bugs is done starting to suck on them. Yeah, last year I didn't have trouble with birds, but the wasp and so forth would suck the juice out of the blackberries. Oh, Texas prepper guy calls it bug suck. And we lost a blade off that pinwheel the other night in the storms. That right there is kind of wobbly. But now those 2 up there, buddy boy, they're spinning. Onward. Okay, so I said we was gonna get rid of the grates, and so went to the depot today, and their 3-foot long stobs were $3.48 a piece. So me and Wayne bought us 2 12-foot long 1x4s. Was it 12 or 10 foot?
10.
10, yeah, 10 foot. And we made our own. We used a table saw, ripped them down, and so this is I think this is, like I said, everything you see on the YouTube, they do them like this. And I was just worried about trying to keep the weeds out of them with just a cattle panel on them. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so they're up now. And yeah, they're not straight, but that's all right. The squash and zucchini probably ain't gonna tell the difference. So now, hopefully within a week or so, they'll be growing up tall enough where I can train the plants over to the stobs. All those lean to the left, I mean the right, about 5 degrees, so that'll be good. The stobs are growing away from the tree. They're by the squash will also. So yeah, onward. Out here putting reflected tape on my blackberries. And these are those baby Jarrow spiders. If I get real close, you can see the colors on them. Yeah, it's a Jarrow spider. And they are all over the place. There's all kinds of little webs. What in the world happened? There we go. All kinds of webs all over the place here. I hate them things. I know hate's a strong word, but I do. There's a ripe blackberry right there. I noticed that a blackberry I had been watching was missing. And so that tells me, okay, something has found my blackberries. So I'm putting some of these flashy tapes on here. And when I say something, I'm sure it was a bird. All right, here we go further. This is how he acts every time Christy brings scraps out for the goats. He loses his little snouter mind. And there's Lily, who is great with goats. Shelby has had a hurt foot for a week. She is getting around on it a lot better now. Shelby the sheep, that is.
Dang it. Shelby's been getting. Stop, Bella. Little mama.
Yeah, Lily's. She's due in the next few weeks. Ow.
Henry?
He hit hard. I don't know who he hit. Man alive.
He hit Abby. Bella.
Yeah. So anyway, this is what these two dogs do anytime Christy brings any type of treats out to the goats. And like I said, Lily is getting fat. Yeah, you, Lily. You ready to become a mama? Looks like it's gonna happen. And I'll make you a grandma. Get it? So, if you have goats and don't feed them bread, you should give them some bread. They love it. Okay. Really? So, had a video memory pop up on Facebook today. And 5 years ago today, we was at a luau for my daughter's wedding in Maui. So I wore my Hawaiian shirt to wrap up this video. The garden looked pretty good right at the moment. We're going to be staking up those squashes and zucchinis as soon as they start growing. I got the stakes in the ground. Me and Wayne got that done today. I got some more the little sparkly tape deals I already had a blackberry turning black yesterday. Got a picture of it. It's coming here today and it's gone. So that tells me the birds have found my blackberries already this year. So maybe that sparkly tape will take care of that. So it's been a whirlwind of a weekend. We took my mom and my mother-in-law out tonight for an early Mother's Day dinner. And then we're gonna go back over to my mom's house tomorrow after church, have a little lunch with her there and my brother and sister when they show up. We're kind of scattered here and there on Sundays. Did a little bit of work on the truck this weekend, did a little bit of work in the yard. I found out that the Jarrow spiders are probably gonna haul us off this year. I've seen a lot of the queen yellow jackets too. I'm just curious to see what kind of yellow jacket population we have around here this year. So, but anyway, I just wanted to wrap this little video up. Take time to wish all my subscribers and people who watch my videos a happy Mother's Day. Whether you are mothers to humans or mothers to puppies, happy Mother's Day. And I guess we'll shut this down. I would like for you to give me a thumbs up if you found anything interesting. Any comments you might have, post them. I'll answer them best I can. Jeff Eubanks here on the farm. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.